Yeah, not bad.
Can you switch that off for us, please?
No, I'm not going to switch it off.
Well, yes, you are, mate. This is private property, and I don't.
It's government, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't want you filming me. I have the right
Well,
for you not to
you don't
film
in a
me.
public place, no.
No, this is not public.
Well, it's publicly accessible. Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act
I'm going to have
1972.
to ask you to get off the property, please, then, mate.
I'm not going to, no.
Okay.
Just wondering if the Gangmasters and Labour Abuse Authority are in
Listen
you.
to me, mate. I'm not really that interested. I'm asking you to move off.
I see you've got a government badge anyway.
I'm not interested.
You work for the government anyway.
I don't work for the government.
What's that? What's the government crest on there? Yeah.
Doesn't mean I work for the government.
Yeah, no worries. That's exactly what they said at HMRC and they never turned up.
I'm not really that interested, mate.
So, isn't it?
Can you stop recording me?
Nope, I'm going to carry on recording.
Before we get fully into this interaction, let's pause and set the stage, because what you're about to watch is not just a disagreement outside a building. This is a textbook example of authority being challenged by knowledge, and authority not liking it one bit. We're at Apex Court, a government-linked location, and right away you'll notice a recurring theme in this footage: confidence without competence. A security guard who believes access equals ownership, officers who invoke laws they can't name, and a citizen who calmly refuses to surrender his rights just because someone with a badge demands it.
Well, it's a government building, isn't it? Pretty sad. Who are you? You're pretty sad, if I'm honest.
We're sad. We're earning a living. You're
Come in.
Hello.
Hello.
You okay?
Yeah, not bad, thank you.
Good. See, I know you're filming and stuff. I just want to know what it's about, because obviously this is a government building.
Yep,
What is it about?
it's a government building.
Yeah, but why are you filming it?
I didn't know I needed a reason. Why are you filming me?
Because I'm speaking with you and you're a suspect in an incident where you're filming a government building.
Suspect? That would imply that I've committed a criminal offence.
Listen to me a minute, okay? You're zooming in on people's IDs. I can tell you're one of those bloggers. That's absolutely fine, okay? But you can't be zooming in on people's IDs when this is a government building.
Who says?
It's the law, mate.
What law?
We don't play this game where
Could you identify yourself, please?
Right here is where the first fault line appears. The security guard asserts private property as if it's a magic phrase that instantly overrides public rights. But what he fails to understand, or refuses to acknowledge, is the legal distinction between ownership and access. If a space is openly accessible to the public, the law treats it very differently than a locked, restricted site. And that's exactly why the Auditor references Section 33, because legality isn't based on feelings, discomfort, or personal preference. What makes this moment especially telling is the contradiction.
As you can see by
Thank
my
you. Which
badge.
station are you based out of?
I'm based at Byron House Police Station.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are we filming? I don't really get what we're
This is a
actually
government
filming.
building.
Yeah.
I pay for it. I can film it.
Okay, so why are you getting mouthy then? Because the thing is that you've been getting mouthy with them.
They were getting mouthy with me. I was perfectly polite till they started giving me attitude.
Yeah, because they're asking why you're filming them when this is a government building and asking for their IDs. It's suspicious.
No, not for security approaching me in a professional capacity. So
Okay, what's your name?
I'm not going to give any details.
Okay, you need to give me your details.
No, I don't.
Yes, you have. Because
No, I
you've been
don't.
involved- Yes, you do.
I think you need to get your facts straight there.
No, okay, you listen to me now. You've been getting mouthy with these
No,
people.
I haven't.
Yes, you have. You've been harassing them.
I haven't harassed anyone. They approached me.
You have.
We
Okay.
have the right to approach him.
That's
Obviously,
lies.
This is filming, so we've asked him
Yeah.
if he wanted to film us on private property.
Yeah, of course.
We've been very reasonable with him, and the attitude that he has with you, he's had with us.
This is where the situation officially goes off the rails. The officer labels him a suspect, a word with serious legal weight, without identifying a crime. Being a suspect requires reasonable suspicion tied to a specific offense, not a vague discomfort about filming. And when challenged to name the law, she can't. Instead, we hear phrases like, "You're zooming in on IDs, and we don't play this game." That's not law enforcement. That's irritation masquerading as authority. There is no blanket law prohibiting filming identification badges in public spaces.
He said he's interested in the Gangmasters Member Abuse Authority. He's just bullshitting. Right, basically. I don't agree with the word that he's saying.
Alright then.
Okay.
So we would like him removed.
Yeah, of course you can. Is there
I'm in a public place.
threatening that you said at the minute?
No, it's not been threatening, but obviously he's not corresponding with us. I've asked him not to video. I've given us the reasons, which are valid reasons why he's become argumentative, and really I'd just like him to be removed from site.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll, if you just want the other staff member, if you just send the other officer down just to confirm it all, and then we'll sort it.
What my staff and your colleague?
Get your colleague in the male that I spoke to earlier as well for me.
So why 2 vehicles on blue lights for somebody not breaking the law?
Because I was told that you were being quite abusive to staff and you were filming a government building.
Well, obviously
so
someone's
in our
lied to you
control
then, haven't
system, it's grade 1, which means that we travel on blue lights and sirens.
Okay.
And it's 2 vehicles because we're in a car each, so it's actually only 2 officers.
Okay.
So do you have like a YouTube channel or something?
You know, you were a bit hostile with me to start off with, demanding my details, so I'm not going to give you any information now, thank you.
He was very aggressive towards me.
Right, okay.
I asked him to move over and he says, I don't have to do that, I don't have to do this. I said, you are on private property.
Yeah.
This here, any side on this side is private property, so I have to intercede as part of my job.
Yep, of course.
I did ask him numerous times and I asked him to stop videoing me, and he did take my details.
Yep.
Which is a concern to me.
Yep.
Because I'm not a government, I just work as part of a contract thing.
Yep, of course.
And I don't mind details.
Now we see escalation through accusation. When lawful questioning fails, the narrative changes. Suddenly the auditor is mouthy, harassing, and argumentative. These words are subjective, but the law isn't. Filming, refusing to provide a name, and asserting rights do not equal harassment. In fact, the footage clearly shows the opposite. Staff initiated contact. This is a critical teaching moment. In the UK, you are not required to identify yourself unless specific legal thresholds are met. Those thresholds haven't been established here. And notice how the officer doesn't explain why details are required, only that they are.
Because I know what the internet's like, and what gentlemen like himself are like.
Yeah.
And I don't want that.
No, that's
I'm just trying to earn a living. I'm just trying to... I'm looking after my family and stuff. You know what I mean? It's...
Are you, so I'm going to need you to leave the premises.
Well, under what law?
Pardon?
Under
it's
what
called
law?
under Section 35 Act, okay? So it's a dispersal order, and I need you to leave this area, okay? Because the people don't want to hear. You've been causing trouble, you've been shouting at them.
I haven't been causing any trouble.
Yes, you have,
You're lying
okay?
now.
Stop being argumentative with me.
Stop giving me attitude, no.
No, you've given me attitude from the start, which is on my camera and yours as well.
Demanding my details
okay?
and things like that straight
so
off the
you
bat.
need to move your stuff. Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm not taking anything. I'm walking with you.
Fine.
Okay.
Don't worry,
Leave this area.
on camera as well.
Yeah, I've got him on my camera as well. It's just silly.
I've got it all on camera. No, it's not silly. That's your thoughts. I'd rather you keep them to yourself, to be honest. You're a public employee.
Well, what's around here then? Is this your like full-time job then?
Watch closely as the security guard reframes the entire interaction. Calm becomes aggressive. Standing firm becomes threatening. This is narrative reconstruction. It's incredibly common once police arrive. What's more concerning is how easily it's accepted without scrutiny. The officer nods along, not questioning inconsistencies, not verifying claims against evidence already available. The camera. That's confirmation bias in action. Once a conclusion is formed, everything else is filtered to support it. Legally speaking, aggression requires intent to cause fear of violence.
Plug in buildings.
So we're on the public. Can you put my bag down now? We're on the public pavement.
So I don't want you round that private property anymore, okay? If you are caught there again, I will come back and you can be arrested for it, okay? Do you understand that? I'm giving you a warning for this now. I'm being quite reasonable with you.
Okay, can you tell me which act and which section that is, please?
It's under Section 35 Act, but at the minute I'm giving you a warning.
Section 35
for it.
of what?
Yes, it doesn't matter what.
No, it does
okay?
matter what.
No, okay. This is end of now, okay? Just because you're filming me, it really doesn't intimidate me. It doesn't scare me.
Okay. You don't
You've got a mask
intimidate
on your
me.
face like trying to hide your identity. It doesn't scare me.
You don't intimidate me. You can try and arrest me and
Okay.
anything like that.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave now, okay? And if I catch you on this premises again, okay, it's going to be taken further. You don't need that. You can get on with your day. You can go film some other buildings, okay? Get on with your vlogging business. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is one building that you can't film. Go and film another one.
I'll film what I like them in public.
But that's a private...
Here it is, Section 35. the go-to fallback when no crime exists. This power is not meant to silence criticism or remove inconvenient individuals. It requires demonstrable behavior likely to cause harassment, alarm, or distress. Filming alone does not meet that standard. What we're witnessing is a misuse of discretionary power, applying a legal tool not because it fits, but because it's available. The officer can't articulate the act properly, can't explain the section, and still proceeds. That should concern everyone watching. This isn't policing by law, it's policing by irritation.
It's publicly accessible, Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act 1972.
Okay, well done.
However, the bit that you were on was part of private land, so you just weren't allowed on that bit. Okay?
Well, it's not government property, is it?
Huh?
Is it not government property?
That bit is government property.
Well, it's public property,
however,
isn't it?
no, it did not in this instance, just because of whatever goes on in there, and I've already had word of it. All right. So just because it's a government building doesn't necessarily mean it's always accessible to the public.
Well,
Okay.
I didn't see any signs or anything, Constable.
I
I
appreciate that, and whatever it might have been, we've just tried to sort it out as the lowest level that we possibly can. Okay,
No problem.
Which is why we've just asked you just to move away from the building and just not.
See, that's
just
fine.
not
If
film
your
from
colleague
here,
had
all
asked
right?
as politely as you
So
are
that's
right
what I
now.
did in the first
No, you
place.
didn't. You give me attitude. You give me lip.
Yeah.
You're acting like you're acting stupid.
I'm not
So
interested in either side now, as long as it's all resolved and we can just move on peacefully and quietly. All right.
yeah, it's fine.
If you're happy with that, lovely.
Yeah, see, you've been perfectly polite. Thank you for
But
that.
what?
The tone shift here is unmistakable. The officer becomes patronizing, telling a grown man to go film other buildings, as if rights are conditional upon approval. This is not guidance, it's dismissal. And more importantly, it's an implicit admission that filming itself is legal. Threatening arrest for returning to a publicly accessible area without signage or clear restriction crosses into unlawful territory. You cannot ban someone from public space because they embarrassed authority. This moment exposes the core issue. The problem was never the camera, it was the challenge.
For it, if you come back, you can be arrested for breach of 35 notice.
Which act is that? Sorry,
It's part of the Public Order Act.
Public Order Act.
I'll
Yeah.
read it out for
Yeah,
you.
that's
If that
fine.
makes you feel better, I'll read it out.
So it's literally just that.
So antisocial behaviour crime and policing act 2014.
Do you suspect that I have been committing antisocial behaviour? Because there is a Home Office document that is called the
Mate,
which
listen,
is
I
under
don't
the
care
finding and
about
measuring.
that
Well, you should care. You should care.
No, I should-
Yes,
no,
you
'cause
should
you're just
care.
going on- it's
I think you need to get
completely
retrained. You do. I'm going to make a
Right, I
complaint.
think
Yes,
you
I
need to
am.
move
I'm
away
making a
from the area.
no. I'm making a complaint about you.
When-
Professional standards.
That's okay, you can do that.
I'm making a professional standards complaint about you. Yep. Here we go. They'll have that
You
as
got
well.
my details?
Yep. Yep. Thank you.
Alright, we're done then. See you
Okay.
later.
Bye bye. Off you go. What a joker. Okay, my apologies for having to record the last bit on the phone. The batteries are having a bit, my camera's having a bit of trouble turning on. I'm not going back in there, but just to show you, there they are, they're still there. I'm out in public, so they can't do anything. And they're trying to get me for antisocial behaviour. I'm stood a safe, very, very far distance away here. So if they try anything now, I think her colleague's better educated, so I think he's educating her now, but their attitude was absolutely disgusting.
This case ends the way many of these encounters do, without charges, without clarity, and without accountability in the moment. The auditor leaves, not because he was wrong, but because persistence would only invite further misuse of power. The officers never establish a crime, never properly justify their actions, and never acknowledge their mistakes. What this footage shows is why independent auditing matters. It documents how easily authority can drift from law into convenience, and how quickly rights can be challenged when knowledge stands in the way of control. If you found this case as shocking as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping breakdowns of real-world authority clashes.